Okay, episode 143. Yeah. This guy. I felt really somewhat kind of sympathy to this guy. Or empathy. Which makes his character give a little bit more depth to him. That he wasn't really that such a bad guy. Yeah. I think that's an exception. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. 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 Ah, that was such an epic. Oh. Yeah, and this guy. Oh man, who's going to face this guy? Yeah, he's really Hisoka. I guess he's somewhat worse than Hisoka. Yeah, he's messed up, super messed up. At least he has that. At least he has that some kind of principle. He's not just. I think he's going to kill her, or is she going? Is he going to kill her? Him in front of her? And he wants to. And he did say that he doesn't kill children. Wonder if that's true. I think that would piss off Kin so much. I'm worried he already killed her. Oh, she's still alive. Yeah, she's trying to protect him. Yeah, definitely. I'm worried because Kamui is just right at the back. I feel like he's the one who's like sadist who just destroy this kind of thing. What if it was Kamui who killed their mother? I don't remember that they mentioned how Kagura's mother died before. Oh, maybe Yoshino just took care of him. So Yoshino did somewhat protected Keita, Seita. But she did still try to protect him. Oh. Oh. I wonder if he's telling a lie. He's there. It seems like he's so pissed. Whoa. I think Gin is so pissed right now. Oh, he has a katana. He has a katana. I didn't notice that. He has a katana. He has a real sword. He means business right now. He has a sword. I didn't notice that. I guess he just picked it along the way. I guess Kamui will just might just watch him. Watch them. So I guess they're not really blood related. But she did sacrifice her freedom for him. Yeah. But this, there are two monsters that Gin will have to. I feel like Kamui won't do anything. Oh man. Oh, those women. I guess this is not something. This is not new to Gin. This bloodshed. Yeah. Tama. Yeah. At least they're doing that on their own will instead just being like slaves. I'm so happy that he has a katana. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's that fighting style? I don't think we've seen Gin do that before. Oh. Oh. It's just like a wild horse or something. Oh. So their mother was sick, but he did abandon her. But I guess that's somewhat hinting that there might be a little bit of humanity to Kamui. Maybe a little bit. Oh, he's going to dual wield two swords. Oh. Yeah. Guess this is the first time we've seen Kin use two swords. But this is not new to Gin. He faced a mantle before. He faced aliens before. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. 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 But yeah, this is definitely. Yeah, this is. Oh man. Oh. Whoa. I guess he is an Amanto. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. Those eyes. Oh. Yeah. No. Ah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but I don't think he'll die here. Oh. Shit. Whoa. Wow, that was. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, this arc in each episode is just leveling up. Whew, that fight. I was yeah, I was really worried that they might kill um Sata's mother. But yeah, in this fight, and yeah, with regards to also Hosen mentioning with regards to the samurai, whoa, that's like putting salt on their wounds. Yeah, and I guess I forgot that Amanto is just like planet species that are from the outside of the earth, and yeah, I guess that makes also Yato on Amanto. And who knows, maybe they also fought in the war before. And yeah, wow. And what he said with regards to the samurais, they don't have a home, that they lost the war. And Gin saying that, yeah, I'm still alive, I'm still fighting. So, such amazing episode. And yeah, and also with Kamui, that, yeah, I just wanted to watch. And I definitely see that with this character. But I think another thing that somewhat added to his character is when Hosen mentioned about somewhat like uh somewhat that Kamui is somewhat reminded of him abandoning his mother before. So maybe that's somewhat is somewhat hinting that maybe Kamui did somehow had a bit of humanity with him before their mother died. Maybe that's the only the last thing that has somewhat kept him in check. And maybe the moment their mother died, maybe that's when he lost control with their bloodthirsting, yeah, things like that. And yeah, and also the moment when Seita wanted to stay and help Gin. So I definitely understand his feelings that at that moment, and he doesn't want to abandon Gin. But yeah, get what Gin did say that he needs to at least escape, or all of this would have been um it would be all in vain if he would be killed or they would be taken by Hosen in this episode. But yeah, I was really surprised at that last moment when um Hosen s- I think maybe that's like a final blow to Gin. But yeah, I guess that's the thing is that now I guess I guess if you were watching this and maybe this you might expect that this could have been the last episode. You could have I could have been worried that Gim might die in this episode, but I guess knowing that um knowing that he has some kind of plot protection, that yeah, I don't think he will die. But still, that was a really messed up um scene back then. And yeah, he did really struggle. And yeah, this is Ayato, and supposedly one of the strongest of the Yato. And kinda made me um somewhat see a glimpse of what what the samurais experienced before. Because imagine if they were fighting Yatos back then, and maybe not just Yato, and other kind of Amanto that is somewhat does somewhat like superhuman strength and things like that. So definitely they've gained experiences kind of struggles before, life and death situations where they face this unknown enemy, or not just unknown but very powerful enemy, and all they had before was just swords and their skills. So yeah, and but still Gin survived that. He was able to live through that. And but he did say, I think that's the best part, one of my favorite part in this episode, when he said, I'm still fighting. Yeah, after I think that shows a lot of his resolve, and even after the end of the war, you realize that he's still he's still a samurai deep down, and he's still fighting for what is important to him. And right now, what's important to him is Seita and his mother, and yeah, at least be able to free these people, and somewhat like a dying wish of Tsukuyo. And yeah, this arc is, I think this is one of my this already has already topped my as one of my favorite arcs of Gintama. I think this has topped Benizakura and the Shinsengumi Crisis arc. And I guess one of the reasons is at the same time I was waiting for this arc, waiting to for them um to explore, or I guess to create, to show us this world about Yato, and these people that they have been hyping about since the first few episodes of Gintama. These monsters of warriors, and this is somewhat reminded me of science from Dragon Ball Z. And yeah, and they're just strong and fight fight hungry kind of people. And yeah, and I enjoy them. I really enjoy seeing Yato fight a samurai like Kin, and also with Kagura and her showing her potential, her monstrous side of Yato. So yeah, I'm really excited for the next episode. Maybe the next episode would be the last episode of this arc, and I wonder how will they wrap this up. And I think eventually um they'd be able to at least free the women in this underground world. And yeah, imagine the suffering that they had, and and seeing how Tsukuyo, who was brought in this place as a child, and imagine how many of them experienced that and have had to live their lives as a courtesan or as a prostitute in this place, out of their own will, without having any freedom, not being able to see the outside world. And yeah, definitely that's how you cannot imagine how painful and how much of a struggle is that. And I definitely see most of them wouldn't want to. I guess that's the only way for them to survive. But at the same time, how is that like? How is that living at all? But at least I guess that one of the things is that you still has a chance to at least try. And yeah, I guess Yoshino did say that to Tsukuyo, that to be able to live on your own terms while still being in a cage. I guess that's how she's been able to survive all this time. But still, that's kind of really hard and it's messed up as and for them. And um, I hope that I think eventually with Kin, they could stop this thing and free these women. And at least that's a bit of worthy of a sacrifice of Tsukuyo in this arc. And I think that's the thing that I really, I guess, somewhat not that hated, but I understand why they did it. Okay, but I feel really sad that she died. I really like her a lot, and at least her sacrifice meant a lot for the women in this place. And yeah, and also for Kagura's development as her own self as a Yato, and also with Shinpachi being there to at least have that that desire to become stronger to protect not just Kagura and maybe I think his sister at the same time. And yeah, I really love this kind of arcs and episode with Gintama whenever they deal things seriously like this. It's so amazing. And whenever I guess the one of the bad thing is whenever you get used to this serious arcs with Gintama, I guess the next then the you would want to see more, and maybe I guess it's somewhat putting higher expectations in the next arcs that they would that they would show in next stories, next episodes. But at the same time, it's really good. So yeah, how about you guys? What are your thoughts on this episode? Just leave your comments down below, and please like and subscribe in this episode. And if you want to watch the next episode, you could do that right now. Just go to the link in the description down below for my Patreon. And there you will have an early access, and at the same time, it will help support this channel and help me create more action videos like this in the future. So thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.